All right. Let's go with the first one. Let's go with Lord of the Rings. Might be one of the most controversial ones out of the new fantasy shows. The one that's got people up in arms. And I'm just going to ask a question. Are we at the point now where we need to have some kind of a trigger warning at the beginning of a fantasy trailer for people out there? Just let them know, give them time to change the channel and leave the room. Just let them know they're about to see a black elf. And if that's something they can't handle, just give them time to take the appropriate action. Just warning. Other cultures are going to be represented in the next 2.5 minutes. Get all your shit, jump out the window if you need to. If you just can't handle that sort of thing. Because people just seem to be up in arms. And I tell you what, that black hobbit looked like he could be my kin. When I saw it, oh, wait a minute. Anyway, just on the strength of the trailer, I like seeing a legacy character. Galadriel is one of the main characters now. It's like, even though she's not going to die, she's so different from the way that she is on the show, in the original trilogy, that it'll be interesting to see her arc. How does she get to be sort of a lesser powered elf to who someone in the original trilogy is almost like a deity? So that's cool. As a fan of the movies, I like seeing MacGuffins from the movie. I like seeing items and certain magical items. And if you're a fan of the movie, right there, it's gotcha. Because it's showing a Palantir. One of the best line readings in an entire Lord of the Rings. Filmed one of the best line readings in filmed Lord of the Rings. This is the best line. A Palantir is not a plaything, Saruman. They are not all yet accounted for. You got two powerful ass wizards and one of them saying like, dude, what are you doing with that shit? First of all, we don't know where they all at. And two, you real just casual with it. You got it in the living room. Anybody can just walk past and see, is that a damn Palantir? Anybody can walk past. And so you got two powerful characters and they care about the Palantir. And then you got a Shakespearean, there's nothing, it's great to have a hardened, seasoned, trained Shakespearean actor say complete nonsense with absolute sincerity. He sells you on that line. I know not to touch a damn Palantir if I come across it. Because it's not a plaything. A Palantir. So that's something we recognize. You got a new powerful lady. I don't know if she's human or she's elf, or I don't know, but she's powerful. She's the a leader in some way associated with the forces for good. I thought it was Gina Torres at first. I must say Gina Torres. Oh, sorry. I'm sure this other woman is a wonderful actor. And if I would have seen her at Whole Foods, I would have been real embarrassed because I would have been like, Gina Torres, what's up? Oh, shit. So, I'll find out her name by the time I post this. But she looks like she knows and she looks familiar. I'm sure she's done some other fantasy stuff too, because I'm sure I've seen her before. I also heard that, I also think I read that this show features my man Isildur from the original trilogy. Remember the guy from the prologue in the beginning of the original trilogy, the guy who actually cut the ring from Sauron's hand. And instead of taking it to the damn mountain since you was already there, jackass. Instead of taking it to the damn mountain, you decided to floss it and immediately turn it into a fly chain for you to strut around town feeling yourself. For you to be click-clopping up and down the golden roads of Minas Tirith with your golden ass outfit on with that ring. You was just feeling yourself too hard, player. That evil ass ring eating up your soul. You was like, fuck it, man, I look good. And I understand, because I just started incorporating chains and pennants and stuff in my outfit, and it makes a difference, man. It makes a difference. Just a little spice. It just adds that little bit of extra seasoning to your outfit. You ain't got to do too much. That's the thing. People think you got to rethink your entire wardrobe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just need you a little cool little ring. I mean, yeah, maybe ring or maybe a pennant. Just a little accent. And my man Isildur understood that. But what he got wrong as he put a fucking evil ass demonic cursed ring to floss with. And just flossing is wrong, period. You know, overdoing it, you can overdo it. I ain't saying it's wrong, but I'm saying you can overdo it. And what happens when you overdo it? Somebody don't like it. And what happened to Isildur's ass? Somebody jacked his ass. He probably was off doing something he didn't have no business doing, didn't take his guards with him, and what happened? Somebody caught his ass slipping. He got killed trying to floss, lost the ring, and eventually Gollum, well, he wasn't Gollum then, I think it was Smeagol then, grabbed the ring and lost his shit completely. There's anybody that needed a damn hug in the Lord of the Rings movie is Gollum's ass, because he went through it with zero benefit. At least Isildur got to floss a little bit. You know, he was famous. Gollum just completely turned his life to shit. It looks like everything's there, man. I don't, you know, if you're mad about, I don't know if you're a movie purist and this show isn't doing it for you, I say just give it a chance, because it looks like they're putting in an effort to put in the stuff that you can recognize from the show to know that, oh, okay, this is familiar enough that it's gonna be fun. There's enough familiar. The Balrog, the evil demon of the deep, you shall not pass. See, Ian McKellen putting on a clinic, and they bring back enough of that to make me give the show a chance. So, so far, well, the trailer anyway for Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, gets the Blurred Insights seal of approval. All right. Next up, House of the Dragon, the long-awaited prequel. Oh no, yeah, prequel. The long-awaited prequel to the massively worldly popular Game of Thrones. So HBO was like, no damn way we letting go of this. I think when a show is even more popular than the company that creates it expected it to be, they like, okay, well, we can't stop. We gonna churn these out for you. You want it? We got it. And you know what? Looks good. Here's this one thing. I'm sitting down to watch the trailer, and this is kind of an aside, and this is probably just because I'm an old dude. I'm a late Gen Xer. I'm the tail end of Gen Xing. I'm not quite a boomer, but I'm a late Gen Xer. Can somebody tell me, please, what's the deal with the 10-second trailer that plays before the trailer that I've already decided that I'm going to sit down and watch? Like, I already made that decision. Why do you need to? Do you think that I have that little of an attention span? Like, even though I clicked on it, I'm going to back out like, nah, fuck it, I'm out. That you got to show me clips in just a faster succession that I'm already about to watch? Because I always panic. I'm always like, oh, wait, shit, did the trailer start? Why is everything happening so fast? Wait, oh, it's the damn trailer before the trailer. Guys, I'm here. I already clicked on it. We're good. I'm going to watch it. Don't worry. You know, it's somebody's job. Like, no. They'll click away. I promise you. They will click away. I have the charts. You got to just give it to them. Just slamming with images. Even though a trailer is a condensed version of what they're already going to watch. Just condense it again. Don't let them click away. My whole income is based off of you not letting them click away. It's just weird, man. First person that stood out to me for one of the first characters. I know the racist was upset about this one. My man, Corlys Valerian. Is that his name, Corlys? I really just want to call him Billy Ocean Valerian. And at least the first 3-4 episodes, that's what, if I blog about this, this is what I'm going to refer to that gentleman as. Billy Ocean Valerian. Valerian Queen, Iron Throne is my dream. Don't wanna, don't. If he gets stabbed, if he don't make it and he gets stabbed, that's what the sound he should make. My dream. I hope he lives though, because he seems like an important character, and he seems like a cool character. So I hope he lives. You can say that about any character in Game of Thrones. Gosh, I hope they live. Everybody's off the table. And think about it. If you take the Iron Throne, you can't complain to nobody about your lower back problems. Nobody's gonna give a shit. After all the scheming and dirty shit you had to do to get on there, like you complain to your your assistant or something, like, oh man, it's so hard to get out of bed first thing in the morning. And your assistant's like, dude, you murdered my cousin to get this spot. Like, I'm whipping up some poison for your ass. You telling me that your back hurts, man? I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want the spot. But I do like the fact that they got the power grab element that they transported over. My man Matt Smith, getting a lot of work, man. Good for you, dude. He's a cool actor. He's an interesting actor. He really, he's one of those guys that you can see he locks in, and he can do a lot just with a stare. He's one of these guys where you can see that he's thinking, he's working stuff out, and it looks like they got him playing like a Jaime Lannister type of character, like, mostly an asshole, but like 30% cool. Mostly evil, but just there's something about him that maybe he has some redeemable qualities that we'll see grow over the course of the show. I don't mind you guys repeating the same stuff, just doing it in a just kind of interesting way with the actors that you have. Well, I tell you one thing that doesn't need to transfer into this new show. One thing you can just go ahead and leave on the table is the incest. HBO writers, hey, listen, you ain't got to prove nothing to me. Every now and then, HBO like to prove to you they can do whatever the hell they want. Guys, we know. You were like the first cable. We know you can do whatever you want. We don't need the proof with the sibling incest. Or any kind of incest for that matter. Don't be slick. I don't want to see no cousin, no father, nothing. That's the ultimate pervert test, man. Somebody's like, yeah, this new House of the Dragon show is good, but just not enough cousins getting it on for me, man. Okay, you got to leave the party, sir. You got to go. No, just put your drink down and go. So you guys, listen, nobody's going to think less of you, writers. Listen, writers, no one's going to think less of you if you pull back on the incest. Nobody's going to tell you. I don't need any more of that. That stuff is kind of built into the engine of the show also. But it's okay to just imply it. Just one episode, you just have the two family members who are fucking. You just have them go in the room and close the door. And then you have two guards on either side of the room. And this, just one of the guards just kind of, and they start hearing some sounds that they shouldn't hear. And then one of the guards just kind of looks at each other and, and then one of them leans in and says, hey, they in there fucking, right? And then the other guy said, man, get out of here. No, man, listen, they in the tub. Listen, you can hear them splashing. No, I'm telling you, they fucking. And they both exchange that look like, ooh. And then that's the end. That's the end of the scene. And now it's addressed, and then we can move on. So if someone could get my notes to the writing staff of House of the Dragon, I'd really like that. I'd really like a no incest protocol implemented. If it's implemented in society, why not be implemented in the writer's room? But other than that, I'm excited about the show. That's the one aspect about the show I'm not excited about. All the other aspects I'm excited about, and I think it's going to be pretty good. But we'll see. Willow. Boy, this one I didn't see coming. The thing about these streaming apps, man, they're all competing for your attention, man. They're all throwing a lot of money at projects, but a lot of times they don't like to tell you what they got coming down the pipeline. They pull a Beyonce and just pop up on you with some shit. This is what they did, man. Because I knew they had Lucasfilm, but I just didn't think they would fast track a Willow series. But I'm so glad they did, because it looks like it captures the look and feel of the original movie, which is kind of a deep cut. I don't think there's a lot of Willow heads out there. Maybe I'm wrong, but for some reason it was just one of those movies, man, just that was on constant repeat. Young G and the brother and sister watching, the Willow Afghad. Watching him go on his adventures, watching I remember Val Kilmer doing his thing as Mad Mardigan, great, sort of roguish hero character. And, unfortunately, because of his health issues, he's not able to participate in this show, but was still able to act his ass off on Top Gun Maverick. So shoot, don't count him out. So he did some amazing stuff in that movie. I just like the fact that they are able to capture the look and feel of the original show. It's sort of light, sort of starter Lord of the Rings. That's the way I always kind of saw it. My first Lord of the Rings style quest story. I remember the troll up under the bridge. I remember the crock pot that went crazy, started chasing everybody. The evil queen who looked like she needed some skin cream real bad as the movie went along. And, it looks like the show is recreating that. You got my man Warwick Davis, still looking good, man. Not aging a bit. And now he's playing the mentor character. Now he's the wise wizard, the wise one who knows all the stuff, leading the new team on an adventure. It just looks like a lot of fun. And I can't wait to check it out.